Hi, I'm Kristen, and it's enchilada night, so let's go get cooking. Okay, so tonight's enchiladas, I'm using leftover carnitas that I made a couple days ago, and I thought this would be good to make into enchiladas for tonight to use up my leftovers. So I have just some oil and some minced garlic, and then I'm putting in the leftover carnitas from the fridge, and I'm just gonna warm this up and add in some additional seasonings to make sure it's flavorful enough. So as you can see, I have garlic powder, paprika, cumin, and oregano, and I'm just going to let this heat up in the pan and help those seasonings to wake up with the heat. Okay, so now I'm going to sprinkle on a little bit of flour. This is just going to help thicken the enchilada sauce that I'm going to put on there on the meat, and just help it to give it some body and just some extra, oomph, I guess you'd say. So I'm just letting this flour cook out a little bit in the pan. And then I'm going to take this mild enchilada sauce and just pour on I'm just putting in maybe a half a cup. I'm guessing. I didn't measure, but that's what I did. And then I'm going to pour into some hot water just to make sure that it's saucy enough and it's not too, just doesn't get too gloopy in there. If that makes any sense. Okay, and then I'll just let it reduce down a little bit in the pan. And I'm also adding in some lime zest and some lime juice. The brightness is really, it's really good with the enchilada sauce. Gives it a little extra punch of flavor. And then while that's reducing down, I'm going to shred up these cheeses, pepper jack and sharp cheddar. Also, I'm mincing up some onion and some olives too. I didn't show that, but I did that. Okay, the meat is done, so I'm going to start frying up my yellow corn tortillas. This is just going to make them extra pliable and they won't crack when I am filling them and rolling them. So yeah, it just makes them easier to handle. So I just have some canola oil in this pan and I have it over medium heat. And you're just going to fry each side just maybe a minute, if that. And then take it out and let it drain on paper towel, or as I'm using, napkins. Now it's time to fill and roll. So this is how I'm doing them. Just taking a corn tortilla and then I'm dipping it into some enchilada sauce here on a plate. This is a very messy process right now. And then just putting it on a cutting board and then just filling it with the meat and the cheese, and for my husband and I the onions and the olives. But I'm just showing you just the pork and the cheese because these ones are for the kids. Okay, and then I placed them into this 9x13 baking dish, and I put a little enchilada sauce on the bottom of the dish to help them from sticking, and then just topping with the rest of the sauce, and then I'm going to put the cheese on the top. Excuse me, I can't speak right now. And then I'm putting them into a 425-degree oven for about 15 minutes just to melt all the cheese and really heat them through nicely. And then I also have some refried beans in the oven with the enchiladas, and then I also made just some boxed yellow rice to go with it. And then, yeah, it just took about 15 minutes to finish cooking and everything. I covered this with foil, you'll see in a second here, just to make sure that everything in the center gets nice and hot. So yeah. Also, you'll notice I'm putting onions and olives over the ones that my husband and I are going to eat. So this is them done. It turned out really, really good. I think this is my favorite way of having enchiladas is with carnitas. And I just topped them with some queso fresco, and it's really good. I enjoyed dinner tonight and just wanted to share. So I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye.